All right, here we go. Let's kick it off, Nate, in 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to the Nixon and Nate podcast.
Back at it again.
2 weeks in a row.
I know, man. Give us some medal.
Consistency.
Okay. Let's address the elephant in the room.
Go on.
Oh man, a lot of heat on this Afterpay video. My wife has recommended that I don't read the comments.
I don't know why.
Why we got so much heat on it?
Yeah.
Or you dodged a bullet. Apparently, I was getting a lot of heat on it.
I think people got triggered as soon as you said the word embarrassing. They didn't want to hear anything else. They just heard Afterpay
And embarrassing.
and they're like, fucking Nixon.
Yeah, fair. What? No, like the warped perception on my income and wealth is so far from what everyone thinks. You know, so like I'm in it. Like I don't want to say I'm in it too, but you know, like it's I don't want anyone feeling that I think that I'm better than them just because I have a savings account. Okay, there's no.
What a dick.
Okay. But also there was a key point in that I highlighted to boss man Louis before we jumped on the podcast today. And all I was saying is that people missed what I was saying when I said isn't it embarrassing when you're after paying stuff that is not important? And that's...
I think we think it's embarrassing. I'll jump in with you because we didn't fully understand the process of Afterpay, right? Because I've got mates that are well-to-do, you know, they're corporates, they got great jobs, and they said to me, I use Afterpay even if I'm just buying a drink.
And I didn't realize my wife has Afterpay, right? So, I didn't realize that. So a lot of people do use it, but it was for things that I didn't understand why someone would need, if for a luxury rather than a want or a need. I need more. Like I was a bit confused on why people were after paying off their sushi. I was a little bit concerned in that.
People are just wound up really tight at the moment, and I get it. It's a tough economy, but also,
and I understand that people might have thought that it was a low blow.
Yeah,
you know, with the current economic crisis that's happening at the moment,
and the fact that you got a savings account.
That's not a bad thing.
No,
I hope everybody has the opportunity one day to have a savings account.
It's something we should all aspire to. But here's the thing. My issue was with people who didn't watch the whole clip, right?
Yeah.
Who didn't watch the podcast and were coming and having a go. Like this one dude on Saturday night. I saw the notification pop up. It was like, when my dad was dying, I was like, whoa.
No, but again, that's not a luxury.
Yeah.
That's a need if you need help.
That's doing what you need to do, you know? But they went back and watched it and came back, deleted the comment, sent a private message going, I jumped the gun there. I was like, no shit, man.
Yeah.
Like,
but I understand why people are so triggered. But, you know, I hope that you can sincerely hear my apology.
Yeah.
And the way that I made people feel and that. God, that was so mature of me.
Hey, well done.
Yeah, man.
Oh, something else.
So out of character.
But
I do mean it.
I want to get out of the way was the fact that we were proud of holding up our
certificate
for the Radio Awards.
Yeah.
Radio and Podcast Awards. Someone commented, it was like, that's not a real award. You guys shouldn't have won it. You're not independent because my FM pays for all your studios. I was like, what?
See, I love the narrative that gets pushed, man. But we have to pay to use the space. That's all.
That's all.
That's all.
That's it.
Pay to use the space. You know, it's not associated to any brand. Like Louis from New FM, Nate's independent. Tony's a freelancer, you know, like,
in between jobs.
Yeah, and I do this as like a passion project.
In between jobs for 6 years.
But, you know, you're filling in these days on the radio.
Yeah, no, I've been asked to help out if I was available, so I'm going to try and help out. And
I love this new phase in your life, eh? You know, you've been filling in, like, you know, on regular shows when they need your help, and he comes so dressed up now. You come so looking like corporate with your polo, you know?
Nah, you know what it is?
What?
Because the bloody radio station's right next to the police station. I don't...
Gotta look your best.
You know.
Gotta look your best.
The other day I drove past in a tracksuit and TNs and they were just looking. I was like, nah, not doing that again. America.
Yeah.
America. It's a place that I'll never ever be able to go to again. But it seems as though Tongans can't go either.
I rang Nate on, when was it? Thursday last week?
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that that America has released this massive list of countries that are not allowed to enter America now. And it goes in alphabetical order, and it goes like Syria, and then Tonga is right after that.
Damn.
And then Vanuatu's there, Tuvalu's there. Saw this news article.
Is Samoa there?
Nah, Samoa's allowed.
Oh.
Yeah, we're allowed in. But when Tonga found out, I think they got blindsided. And so there was a news article that went out from the government, and it just had a quote in the headline. And it was like, all it said was, why us? And I was like, oh, the poor docos, man, far out. They just want to go to Disneyland.
I think I saw something in a separate article where it's just some things that they need to clean up as far as government and corruption, those sorts of issues.
Yeah. Also, there was a few. And you got to take it with a grain of salt because
Alleged corruption. We don't know what's going on. Yeah.
And when you see stuff online, sometimes people come up with their own narrative, like our Afterpay video, right? Yeah. Someone said, nah, honestly, the most amount of overstays there is not Americans, it's Tongans.
What?
Yeah. So again, you got to take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not A1 journalists. We're just looking at what we see in the news and go, hey, did you hear?
Yeah.
I thought I'd give you an update on some of, since we're talking about Tongans being banned in the States, me trying to get into Samoa.
Yeah. Where are we at with that?
I was trying to put together a list of prominent New Zealanders / Samoans that were, I haven't asked them yet, but I put them on a list.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask them, and I'm hoping maybe they just watch the podcast and they reach out.
What is this for your references?
For my references. So I need to write the letter to give to the embassy, and then these references vouching for my character.
Now, this is a carry on from last episode because Nate's just chucked me on the list by, not by accident, but just to help you out.
Because you're an upstanding citizen.
The amount of references I've given you, it's wild, man.
Aside from the real estate ones.
Bro, I feel like I know you so well now.
So here we go. I've got someone that I'm going to reach out to who's an officer of the New Zealand Order of Merit.
Oh, okay.
Okay, DJ Sevilla.
He'll give you one too.
Yeah.
He'll give you one.
We've got an experienced vocalist and multi-instrumentalist. He's a graduate of Otago's contemporary music performance degree and a host on the PMN Samoan language program, Mr. Lani Alo.
Oh, yes, Lani, yeah. Oh, I saw him at the awards.
Yeah.
God, bro, he is one of the greats.
Oh.
Samoan Elvis.
I put him up there.
Yeah. I love when he goes, if you need to follow Lani on TikTok because he goes, Facebook. He goes live during a Samoan language program. And he's just got the camera up while he's doing he just...
Suave.
Yeah, he is. He's one of the greatest human beings.
Yeah. And then I've got an A-lister. I don't know if you'll have time, but Wolfgang.
Oh, yeah, no, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the three I've got at the moment. I've got, obviously, the white person. I've got you there.
Bastard.
But I can't think of anyone else.
Bossman Louis.
He's new in.
What about Charlie?
Oh, yeah, true.
Charlie Famuina.
Yeah, Charlie Famuina.
Former All Black.
Oh, yes.
Mani Samoa representative.
Yeah, good look.
Yeah. I was going to put down Selala Mapusua, but...
They don't like him at the moment. They don't like him.
The way his battle went with the Samoan Rugby Union, I don't think, that's a great idea. I'll write that down.
Yeah, Charlie's good. Plus, he owes you a favor, man. You've been coaching him so well on bits and that.
Nah, man, that's out of love, man.
Bro, his communication skills, top notch.
He's one of the best storytellers when you just let him go.
Yeah.
So
when you're that big, you don't need to be that shy.
You know what? Have you seen Charlie with his shirt off?
Nah.
There's no fat.
No, the dude's a unit.
He's a unit.
Yeah. Bro, he's a world-class rugby player.
Bro, for some reason, I thought we had the same build. And
I love that for you. I love that for you.
And we were taking our shirts off because we wear jerseys during the Bits in that show, and we got changed in the studio. You took off his shirt, and then I took off my shirt. I was like, oh, it's different.
Surprised. Considering he hasn't played rugby in a long time.
Yeah.
Like, he's kept himself in good nick.
Oh, bro, he's a beast.
Yeah.
He's so strong.
That's why, that's why I don't think that you and I could be trusted with nice bodies.
Oh, bro.
Because our confidence level.
I'll be lethal.
Yeah. And I just see that sometimes I'm like, man, how disciplined is this dude to not be out the gate when you look like that?
I was actually thinking about this the other day. I was like, what's that one thing, if you could have that one ability, or if you could have that one talent where you'll just be unstoppable, right? Because I got a mate, and I was wearing sunnies the other weekend, and he goes to me, you're lucky.
Why is he like? Why are you lucky?
And I go, what are you talking about? He goes, look at my nose, man. I can't wear sunglasses. He's been punched in so many times. He's a
so what,
boxer.
do they just fall down?
He's got a flat nose, right? So if you put sunnies on his face, it just falls.
Unlucky-os. I love that he took the time out of his day to look at you and go, man, you're lucky.
But he goes, I've always wanted a pair of those Versace sunnies that Biggie made famous. He goes, I've always wanted those, but I can't. I was like, I'm pretty sure you can just get tight sunnies.
Nah, he needs you know how some people, like you and I, could wear glasses without the nose piece?
Yeah.
You know those two things that stick out, that sit on your nose, the rubber things?
Yeah.
He needs those.
No, it's literally flat. Like, it's so flat, there's nothing to put those on.
Oh, damn, poor guy's like a fish.
So if he had a nose, I reckon, bro, he'll be unstoppable. Shout out my barber, Andy. He's missing these two fingers in his cutting hand, right? So he holds the clippers like this. You know, we take photos, it looks like he's going...
Pow, pow.
But, bro, like
So if he had all 5 fingers...
He's the man. Actually, he can cut really well. But if he had all his digits... I reckon he'd be probably best barber in New Zealand.
But I got a mate called Danny. He's works in the tire game. So if you ever need tires, let me know. But Danny's beautiful Samoan, man. He's only got one hand or one arm.
Yeah,
bro, dude's out there changing tires with one hand, putting the tire back on or the wheel back on the car, one hand. If he had 2 hands, double the amount of work, double the amount of income. But man, he's making bank with one arm.
Was he born like that? Or?
Nah, he got it jammed under a car.
Fuck.
Yeah, and they had to amputate it. Man, he's like world famous in Te Atatu. Like, the guy's an absolute legend. But man, the stuff that he can do with just one hand makes every other guy with 2 hands just feel less of an alpha.
Man.
Yeah.
So just imagine that if all of us, like, you got your dream. I mean, you're in shape. You can run marathons.
Nah, but if I had X-ray vision, game over.
We're not talking about mutant abilities.
Man, nah.
Well, what would you look at?
No, it's just... It's like, I don't know, man. I just said it. Move along, move along.
Dan Hooker's back in the news.
Bro, did you watch the last backyard fight that he did? Oh, sorry, the first one? The one that just got released?
Man, shout out to Wild Boy, bro.
Bro, Wild Boy is epic.
Yeah.
It's like, why is that dude not boxing?
He was. I don't know his circumstances, but... Bruh, his name out there, like, if you know fighting, you know Wild Boy.
So so that was my first experience watching him. So has he been known for quite a long time?
From a young age, he's just been dropping dudes left, right, and center, and amateurs in the street.
Yeah, like Kimbo Slice style.
But yeah, no, he's the man. I think he was on the last big fight I saw of his would have been the undercard of Joseph Parker and our friend. Damn, I can forget his name.
What, but he's our mate?
The boxer, the Tongan, obviously a boxer. And he retired because he didn't want to hurt people anymore. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Junior Fa.
Junior Fa.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, I'm going to slap myself.
He's vegan now.
So he was on the undercard of that fight. I think he fought Nick the Greek, did really well. But yeah, he just went off the grid.
He is out the gate. He, like, man, his technique. Like, I was watching that whole thing because I was actually really interested in it because of all the drama of, obviously, you know, no one wanting to give Dan Hooker a venue.
Yeah.
Obviously, some people saw it as legal, but him hosting in his backyard, and I was like, man, this dude is a weapon.
I love that his face was just stone cold. There was no emotion.
Killer instinct. Yeah, man. But so people, because you don't know who signed up, right? For those fights.
Yeah.
So if he's well known on the street, people would have walked in and go, oh no. Oh no, can you sit this one out? Yeah. What did he walk away with? 50 grand?
50 grand.
Ah, that's a good payday, eh?
Straight up, one day.
One day, how many rounds? 4, 5?
There were 32 guys, so maybe 4 rounds.
4 rounds, 4 or 5 rounds, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So he's back again, and he wants to do another $50,000 grand prize, but for women this time.
Yeah, man.
I mean, when I was thinking about it, the usual names pop up. Like, you got Miyamoto,
Yep.
Lani Daniels.
But they're professional.
I know, but those are the names you think of when you think
Yeah.
fighting, right?
Yeah.
And I was trying to think of names.
I surprisingly know a lot about boxing.
that are not fighters. And the only one I could think of that would do really, really good is our old mate Kaylee.
Kaylee's good.
She's a brawler.
She's the only... Oh, no, her and Lily were the only two at my FM that's ever won a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never lost.
Did you draw?
Yeah.
Don't
try to put me in the same boat.
But I lost the last round.
Yeah.
Sorry, I won the last round. I'll chuck Honey in there.
Oh, yes.
Honey's good.
But, well, Kaylee and Honey, they got...
That's actually a good matchup.
That would be good.
That's a really good matchup.
Gabby?
Yeah, would Gabby do it, Louis?
She looks like a scrapper.
She's keen to scrap too.
Hey.
She's always wanted to jump in the ring.
Has she ever thought about who she wants to fight?
She wanted to fight Azora at one time.
What, from Flavor?
From Flavor. Yeah.
Okay. Why? What's the beef there?
I don't know. No, there's no beef. But she said if she was to get in the ring, she'd be like, oh, yeah, I'll take Azora.
Azura's training at my gym at the moment.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. No,
Is she a scrapper or no?
I don't know. I've never seen her fight, but she's pretty fit.
Wait, hold a promo.
Right. What? Get it?
$500, toughest woman in radio. 1 minute rounds.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
1 minute rounds, toughest woman in radio. Who would get?
So
Tegan's she's got like an angry streak.
Yeah.
So she could like, and I mean, bro, she survived in the ring for as long as any normal person could have survived against Honey.
Yeah.
Like that was a weird matchup. That was a weird matchup.
I'll chuck Nay in there from
Nay. Yeah.
My Hot 20, especially with no eyebrows.
That's intimidation from the get-go, right? I reckon, you know, our mate Clint.
From ZM?
Yeah, from ZM. His co-host, Bree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon she could scrap.
Hard.
Because I think the original idea was Tegan v. Bree.
Yeah.
For a fight for life. I don't know if that ever happened.
Oh, wait. Boss man. Who's the ZM host you got a crush on?
Haley Sproul.
That's the one.
Haley Sproul.
Sprout.
Yeah.
She does the morning show, eh?
She does the morning show, yeah.
She's the comedian.
Yeah, she's the
comedian.
Yeah. She's got a big bill too. I mean, respectfully.
How is that respectful?
Moving on.
Bro. Please upload that to Instagram.
Yeah. So Kaylee's my dark horse. I reckon Kaylee can smash anyone.
Yeah. Nah. Kaylee would be the strongest female in radio at the moment. Yeah, 100%. Kaylee and Gabby in radio. That's a matchup.
Damn.
That's a good matchup.
We need to start fake emails and email Dan Hooker. Hi, Kaylee here.
That's a good headliner.
Bro, hard out.
You know, so every other street girl fights, and then Kaylee and Gabby wrap it up at the end of the fight, just like as an exhibition.
Yeah, man. Let's make sure we get a cut off there.
When was the last time you saw girls fight?
Last Saturday night.
Oh, okay. Bro, I don't frequent town very often.
Yeah.
At all. Going into town now when you're Nate and I's age, bro, it's honestly, it's like you're out there supervising parents.
I want to give an unpaid shout out to Sensational Chicken. They've got the best honey crisp chicken burger. So the best time to go there is around like 1 in the morning. They open like till like 3, 4 in the morning. Right?
Oh, you know, all of a sudden, I honestly thought this was like one of those podcasts where you just take a break and then you just do those shout outs in the middle of it.
So there's a Sensational Chicken in Auckland CBD.
What is Sensational Chicken?
Bro, it's better than KFC.
Oh, okay.
It's better than KFC, right? And it's right next to the Denny's in the Auckland CBD, next to the Sky Tower.
Yeah.
So you park up there and you just get your burger, your chicken, whatever. You just stand outside, you eat, you talk with the boys. And next thing you know, 100% guaranteed there's going to be a scrap outside the Denny's.
Really?
So it's like, man, free UFC.
Free UFC and good food. Yeah. Sensational Chicken's different to that Chick King, eh?
It's different. And I'm confused by Chick King because I don't know why it's always busy. And I'm starting to feel like there's something else going on there.
Because I walked into that one in Manukau once.
Yeah.
It's like an international food court in there. They've got every single cuisine in there. Like, you can have fried chicken and then a kebab. And I'm like, what's going on in here? It's very odd. Like,
do you ever get weirded out when someone who's making cuisine who's not from that?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. When I see white people make fish and chips,
yeah.
I'm like, this is not for you.
Wait, who wouldn't? Oh, to me, that's who would make it.
No, it's always singers that would make it.
Nah,
Asians.
Oh. I get put off when I see a palangi trying to serve me butter chicken.
Oh, yeah, that's also
Yeah.
Wait,
I feel like the British was their thing, fish and chips.
yeah, but they didn't master it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Hey, Louis. Hey, Chinese make the best fish and chips, eh?
Yeah, I'd have to agree there.
Yeah, when you see a palangi, like, no, I'm half, right? But when you see a palangi make fish and chips, you're like, oh, nah, you guys are going to overcharge me.
I would trust the Asians over the
Yeah, I would too, yeah.
Stick to your sandwiches.
And your cup of teas. No, what?
Chicken.
No, Chicken. Oh, no. Last time I saw a fight was 2015, High Street, Auckland City, outside the old lounge bar.
Oh, memories.
That was two girls. Two girls were fighting. One girl told her other friend to hold her shoes, her high heels. She had a meat pie in one hand and a Powerade in the other, and she still managed to scrap.
Damn.
And I was like, wow. And that's the last time I ever saw girls fight. Never seen it.
What's the first thing you think when you see a girl fighting in town? Outside of
Nah, I'm not allowed to say it out loud. I'm not allowed to say it out loud.
There's a thought. You know,
Bro, that was the first time in a long time I filtered myself. Man. Bro.
You're changed.
Oh, man. I've got the perfect word though. Perfect.
But hey, speaking of fights, right? We'll just pivot to this at the moment because if you're not from New Zealand or if you are New Zealand, a place called Pakuranga on the weekend just gone, there was an incident at the night markets where two people got stabbed.
That's the original night market, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll give you a quick rundown of the story. A man's been charged after two people were stabbed at Auckland's Pakuranga Night Markets after handing himself in to police. So
he handed himself in?
Yeah, he's 23 years old and he faces 2 charges of wounding with intent to cause grievous bodily harm, and he will appear in court today. Yeah, so but the two people that got shanked, they've gone through surgery, they're stable, and it looks like they're going to come out all right.
Damn, you'd never put that on your bingo card, eh?
No.
At the night market. That brings so much joy.
I mean, Shador said she was there to get her dumplings, which is a weekly event.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And saw everything go down?
I'm not sure if she saw it.
Yeah.
Maybe she was the person that caused it. But this is the sentence from that article. It was like, a later post claimed the fight started after those involved made eye contact while browsing hats.
What, the fake new errors?
The fake new errors.
Oh, no. And what? So he just didn't look like the way that someone else locked eyes with him?
But it's the old school. You got a problem.
Yeah.
You
got an eye problem. Yeah. Far out. No, I want that hat.
It's hard to back down from that, though. You know, because I've had it said to me, and it's hard to back down. I think it's better now because I'm older and mature. But look, the age is 23. At age,
23, yeah.
Testosterone is pumping.
Fair.
You're walking around and someone says to you, got an eye problem.
Fair. Yeah, I know. But you got to be mature enough to walk away from it. Hence why a lot of times if you see me out in public, man, I've always got my head down. I'm not trying to lock eyes with anybody.
Aye. After all the shit you say.
Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, I know. That's sad.
Have you had an incident? Bro, you've had some angry moments over the years.
Where I've been angry?
Yes.
Yeah, more so at work though. But I had to go to anger management. And I'm quite calm now. I got caught, I got in trouble for ripping the TV off the wall, making that producer cry. I've never been like physically violent to anybody though.
Yeah.
Only this one time in high school because I accidentally put on a woman's polo and then this kid tried to tease me about it. Because you know how it's a woman's polo because the buttons are the wrong way around?
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah, and then, this kid tried to tease me. That's the only time I've ever hooked somebody with like anger.
This is a real rich kid, Mox. Oh, look at the buttons on the other side.
Yeah, no, he kept going the whole day, and then I think it got to like just last period, and I just swung, and then clean hit. He tried to hit me back, but guys, I'm happy to know, and I don't need to put this to the test at all. But I'm happy now to make it to 40 years old and know that I've been punched 3 times in my face, and I do not have a glass jaw. I do not have a glass jaw.
We'll have to judge the level of talent.
I've never been knocked out.
Damn.
Yeah.
I've had multiple.
But yeah, no, that's one of my proudest moments, that I don't have a glass jaw.
How would you sum up that article? What message would you want to get across? Like, regulate your emotions? Be the bigger man.
It's so hard, because I see articles like that. No, I think because I hang around with people like you who, and like my wife, they're a little bit more balanced with their, like you think deeper, where I'm not a deep thinker. So I think the old me would have just gone idiot, but now I'm like, what's the guy been up to? Like what's mentally happened to him, where he's found his only last resort to get some sort of attention is to take a knife to a night market and stab someone over the hat store. Like that's the
what's the straw that broke the camel's back?
And also, what happened? Has anyone talked to the guy who owned the hat stall?
Oh yeah,
because he would have made no sales. He would have got blood all over those hats. He would have had to chuck those out.
Just remarket them next week. These are the hats.
Limited edition.
Limited edition. Real DNA.
Just like it's still on the night market chat. Have you ever gone to the night market and then smelt your clothes afterwards? Hey, it's got this weird smell. Like it's like that deep fried oil smell.
I can understand that.
So when people go to the night market wearing like all their flash gears and then they want to wear those flash gears to work the next day, bro, everyone can smell you.
Who is wearing their flash gears to the night market?
Nah, people do. People do. Especially the night market under Hunter's Plaza.
Yeah.
That one. Why are all the night markets underground and underground car parks? Do them in the fresh air.
No, but what if it rains?
Everyone's got a marquee.
But also...
They're setting up their marquee inside the car park.
I would do it under a car park. Because then it's consistent. You know that it's always going to happen.
I suppose so, yeah. But it makes the smell not go away.
Yeah.
Like that night market smell the day after is not the one. Like as soon as you get home, you need to put your clothes in the washing machine. You have to, because people can smell it. It's a hot take.
Damn, there's so many connecting stories to the night market. My mate Vanya took a hinge date to the night markets and he never heard back.
Yeah, interesting.
I thought that was, like when he told us what his plan was, we thought it was like spontaneous. It was real down to earth. And we were trying to figure out why a woman wouldn't like the fact that she got taken to the night markets.
No, it's because she would have worn her nice clothes and they would have stunk.
But I don't get that smell from them. I just get the smell of like yum food.
No. It's the oil smell afterwards. Honestly, next time you go to market, don't wash your clothes. Just put it aside and then come out the next day and smell it. It smells like oil. It smells like oil. I don't know if I think the night market is like a 5-year plus marriage kind of location.
Yeah.
You go there after you farted in front of each other, you've seen the worst of each other, you've held each other's hair while you're vomiting, like that. You need to be at that level of your relationship to go to the night market on a date.
But my mate was pissed off because he goes, you can't say it's a cheap date. You can't say it because he said there wasn't much change from $200.
What was he buying?
So he said they got some Hawaiian barbecue, some acai bowls, and some Dubai chocolate. And he goes, it would have been $18.
No, the Dubai chocolate would have blown that. That stuff's like $20.
And he goes, the dog took the whole Dubai chocolate.
The dog is in the lady.
Yeah. And then doesn't want to text him back.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the place. And yeah, you're right. It's not a cheap date. It's also hectic.
Bruh. You're better off going to Lone Star. You'll change from $200.
Yeah, I would have gone to Lone Star over the night market. I just think it's just funny like what they sell there now. Like, how much business is there in an actual iPhone cover? Like so many people do it.
It's not for the iPhone covers. Stop being naive, Nixon.
But I'm like, man, it's too obvious when there's 3 of you in here.
Yeah.
Like there's 3 different stores. You're making it too obvious that you guys are up to no good.
Because, man, when you see those iPhone cover stores at like high-end malls, right? Like the Newmarket Westfield Mall, which is probably the most expensive mall in New Zealand.
When it comes to like rent and that as well.
Yeah, and then inside you see the same dudes with another iPhone cover store. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, man. Dead giveaway.
You mean to tell me you sold 3 of these $15 covers and that's going to make your rent for the week?
That's what I'm saying too, man. That's why I'm like, unless I'm not seeing everything, I'm like, it looks dodgy.
Just walk past it.
Yeah, I know what you're up to.
I got caught. No.
Me too. No. Why'd I say me too? Oh, no. Oh, Oh, man. Hopefully, hey, many blessings to the 2 people that are still recovering in hospital, too, by the way, off the back of that stabbing.
Yeah,
man. That's really sad.
Man, imagine that. You're just going for a feed and look at hats, and next thing you know, you're in hospital.
Yeah. It's the call to your family afterwards when you don't come home.
Yeah.
It's that call that, it's the last thing you want your family to stress out about, especially on a Saturday. That was
What does the day of the week matter?
It's the weekend. And you're like, this is going to be a good weekend. I'm looking forward to it the whole week. And then, oh my gosh, someone goes and stabs you. Yeah.
So by your reasoning, it's better on a Monday.
On a Monday when people are already sad.
Yeah.
People would have been sad on Saturday though, Warriors lost. Chiefs lost.
Man. Heaps of big beefings,
How are you feeling about this? What do you mean?
Big for nothing.
No, who's beefing?
The Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
They were a table topping team. I think it was kind of written in the stars when they lost to the Blues.
Yeah. And I don't know how the Warriors lost.
Pacific Music Awards finalists have been announced.
Who made the list?
All I know is Shane Walker is on a lot of them. He's a finalist for a lot of awards.
Wait, is this the Pacific Music Awards?
Pacific Music
Why
Awards.
are we showing this love, man? We never get invited.
We never get invited.
Yeah,
They could change this year.
Yeah. Are you still on the board?
No, I was never on the board of Pacific Music Awards. It was a different board.
Oh, okay.
But I've always been involved.
Do they not know who you are? You're a service to broadcasting
Cut it out.
alumni.
Were you there? Did you?
Yeah, I was there. They announced last night.
Who promotes it? Because My FM don't do anything with it. Flavor never is it, and New FM they don't do anything,
Well, New FM does a bit.
Yeah.
There's a relationship with Flavor, but I don't really hear Flavor promote them a lot. So they're sort of just out in the wind.
Oh, it's hard when you've got a station that can't play any of the Pacific music unless it's old.
Yeah, that too.
Who made the list of the nominees?
I don't have the list. I just know in particular that Shane, because I wanted to talk about Shane Walker.
Oh, yeah.
So this guy, I love this dude because he hasn't been corrupted by the industry. You know, when, especially the New Zealand music industry and the fact that we've been a part of it for 20 years, when you enter it, you got to behave a certain way because you want to keep certain relationships and you don't really say what's on your mind. Shane Walker is the opposite. Like, when he says something, you know that's exactly what he's thinking.
Yeah, he's got no filter.
There's no filter there.
Yeah.
He's like the poster boy for being authentic, right? I just remember a post that he put up, and this post had people going, "Oh my God, did he just write that?"
What was it?
So he was asking if anyone's mum or nana had passed away or was close to passing away.
What?
So he can film the funeral for his music video.
Oh, no.
And everyone was like, did he just say, is anyone's mum dead or about to die?
Oh,
so again, God. And the thing is because...
Do you know the only person who would have laughed at that? Is Zeke from Bits and Dad. He's the only one.
Bro, Zeke's the number one. Oh, bro.
Did anyone reply to him?
Funnily enough. And the thing is, because the
For
way...
what song?
Wait, I think it's Mama. Yeah.
Oh,
Mama.
okay.
And because the way he asked it, he was real sincere. He was nervous to say it. He was like, I don't know if anyone's going to respond to this. It might sound weird. And then he just went on to say, if there's a funeral coming up. Because the song
at least he knew. Okay, yeah.
And then everyone was like, "Oh, bro, who the hell's gonna respond to that?" And because of how authentic he was and how sincere he was, he got it. He got the funeral.
Wow, that's an incredible story. At least then you know that video clip is genuine.
That's genuine. And in my head, I'm like, that takes balls because to ask that, that people are gonna ridicule you. They're gonna, what the fuck is this guy up to? He asked it knowing what he wanted, didn't care what anybody else thought because he had a vision for his music video, and someone responded, and next thing you know, he's got his dream video.
He's got range. We play him quite a bit on My FM, like that Waimar Girl. He had this other song, and I first heard of Shane Walker at the North Shore Hospital. He did this like Christian song that. I forgot what it's called, but
the Lord is watching you.
Yeah, the Lord is watching you. Yeah, and it talks about like adultery and all the guys that were like in the hospital that wanted to go outside and have a cigarette. They were blasting it on their UE boom, and that was the first time I ever heard Shane Walker. And I was like, oh man, this dude's actually been he's been like hustling for a long time.
Yeah,
to try and get through. And now obviously he's got songs on the radio. Now he's doing well. He's nominated for an award.
I feel like he's the most played on my FM, if I'm honest.
Giving a shout out to his Hokianga Cinderellas. I'm like, yeah, kia ora.
Have you been to Hokianga?
Nah, never been.
Straight up?
Never been.
Oh, bro.
I can't even tell you where that is on the map.
It's up north. They got like those sand dunes that you can like body slide. Not body slide. Isn't that for a stripper?
Well, if your baby...
No, what do they call it? A bodyboard. Body slide.
Oh, yeah. Bro, I have those by my house.
What, the sand dunes?
Yeah, Bethel's Beach.
Oh, relax.
No, never been to it. Oh, no, don't. They what are they known for? Whitebait, eh?
Okay.
Did I make that up?
I don't know.
Okay.
But you're saying like, yeah, there's plenty of Cinderellas up there, man.
I haven't had the best time in Whangarei. Anywhere north of Whangarei.
So you're still struggling to say the name.
So, man, it kills me every time, man.
Yeah. How is your relationship with the people up in Whangarei? Is it
terrible?
Better?
Terrible. Yeah, nah, not welcome up there anymore. To be honest, man, it's the 04 and the 09 is where I like to spend most of my time. Yeah. Oh, no, no, 04 is Wellington, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, nah. What's Christchurch?
So basically where all the white people are?
Yeah. Yeah. Auckland, Christchurch, those are my two homes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like those two regions. And also, I'm on my journey, 2030. Oh, hey, guys, I got a development about my mayoral campaign.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to vibe this out, okay? Because, like, you know, brainstorming amongst friends. Radio Podcast Awards that night. Some lady comes and taps me on the shoulder. And she's like, hey, Nixon? And I was like, yeah, hi. And she's like, hey, a few people have told me that you want to run for Auckland Mayor in 2031. Or you want to start campaigning in 2030, but 2031 is when you want to go for it. And I was like, oh, yeah, I've been talking about it for a while. You know, it's one of my dreams. And give back to the city that I love. And she was like, oh, I'd love to be your campaign manager. And I was like, and she goes, and she was doing a whole sales pitch to me. And she was saying, I'm very good at raising money. Like, I can help you with your campaign. I can see it through. I can connect you with the right people. And she grabbed my phone and put her number on my phone. Paula Bennett.
Paula Bennett wants to be your campaign manager.
Yeah, thoughts and feelings?
Bro, you know how the kids comment on TikTok?
Yeah.
Fire emoji, hello.
Oh, not a good one there. Yeah, no, she hit me up.
She's pretty hated though, isn't she?
No, I think
Yeah,
she is skinny. No, it was the benefit thing, eh?
Yeah, it was.
So she was on the benefit for ages, was obviously using it, and then when she made it, she cut it for everyone else. Yeah.
She walked through the door and closed it behind her.
That's a good way of saying it. Yeah. But yeah, no, she was talking to me out after Radio Awards, and I was like, oh, interesting. But I was meant to tell you guys, because I don't really...
bro, she's looking like a snack these days.
Whoa.
Oh, bro, no, I've got my image to Paula Bennett from like
ages ago.
Yeah. Nah, she's different now. Yeah.
She's the CEO of Farmac.
Is she?
Yeah.
She got all the supplies.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So I don't know what to do with that, but I
keep her around.
Yeah. No, I said to her, I'll have lunch with her and we can have a talk about it. Yeah.
Good connect to have.
Yeah.
Paula Bennett.
Well, she knows a lot of people.
Yeah, she's been there for a while too.
Yeah, no doubt. And she knows the political game really well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. 2031. I got to start calming down though on some of the outrageous takes that I have, and actually start like acting like I care.
Nah, just keep being you, man.
Have you watched that train wreck thing of the mayor of it's on Netflix at the moment. It was like the Mayor Mayhem dude, and he got dared to become the mayor, and he got it.
That was Canadian dude.
Toronto.
Toronto.
The Toronto mayor.
I haven't watched it. I heard about it though.
Yeah.
He's wild, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, bro. I think I scrolled past it. Now I'm gonna go watch it.
Yeah. It's so the same series did Astro World. They did a doco on Astro World.
Yeah.
And then they did one on the Toronto mayor. This dude, honestly, if there's anything you watch on Netflix, make sure this is on the list. Yeah. It's so good, man. Like, dude was an actual rock star.
Crackhead, eh?
Yeah. No, actually.
Nah, like, he was.
Oh,
yeah.
And he was proud about it too, eh?
Nah, and he tried to deny it, and he goes, okay, I did it.
Oh, yeah.
He does this big press conference, and he goes, yeah, I've done crack. Who here hasn't? And everyone was like, I haven't. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Man. Hey, is that us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think, I might have some big news next week.
Oh, I hope your Samoa thing gets approved.
Yeah.
That'll be a pretty big moment.
Like, I know we were joking around, but can you legit write me a letter?
Yeah, I'll write you a little.
Oh, yeah.
Just write it and I'll sign it.
We out.
Okay, see you later, guys.